real quick. She's an actress, right?
Yes.
Has she done Tridio shows?
I mean,
talking about talk Tridio shows or just Tridio shows in general?
Just has she done Tridio shows?
yeah. And
I
movies.
want to roll my knowledge of Tridio shows, see if I know if she's doing a shoot somewhere in Neo Paris today.
Sure.
Okay, is it the less than or is it the greater than? I always forget.
Greater than 5. Wanna roll a leadership roll there, Bouquet?
Troops.
Yeah, it is a thing he could roll leadership for. If he wants to. But it appears he isn't here.
I'm sorry, I forgot to actually use the push to do the talk.
Mm-hmm.
Because I am a dummy. But, I don't know, I've got 8 dice in leadership.
So?
But I don't matter much. I want to get
I mean, she's a pretty famous actor. You probably think that she has several, trade shows and movies she has to go to and, do the daily recording of, but not any particular one per se. Because she is a, recently popular actress. She's been, getting a lot of roles all over the place.
Okay. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab some quick lunch.
Okay.
And I'll go grab some drink real quick.
That is okay.
It's raining so much. It's so nice. Like, you don't even know how nice it is.
Yeah, I really like this. It's
Rain is
slower,
awesome.
but not by much, really. Not at the pace we usually go with. Okay, I think it's not the actress that's blackmailing us. It's someone who wants the blackmailer who wants stuff up from her.
Yes, but
He's trying to ignore the blackmailer thing right now.
Yeah, some people wanted the going after the actress, which is me, and maybe Dandy. I'm not sure.
Dandy's already vocalized. His plan is to go along with it to give us enough time to find out who it is.
Oh yeah, initially at least.
I am a return.
Oh no!
So does that mean that someone got a hold of it immediately after we were released, or had it from before?
Well, you guys know that Corbel had made a public research paper that he got a lot of flack from. That saying that doing that sort of research is unethical and something that should is a dangerous thing to tread on.
Right. But then they just read that and they don't actually have information about
No,
us.
but that was a public paper stating the idea of his concept of that sort of research and what.
Oh, he didn't say
And they know about us, apparently.
No, that was a public paper he made to the whole research community, where he was the whole project idea of and how steps to go about the research, but he was very criticized how inhumane it would end up being, even if it didn't look so obvious at first. The misuse of the technology that could arise from this research and stuff like that. You guys know it's pretty public if you search Dr. Corbel's name on the Matrix. It's old, but it's easy to get up, and that is how about his research of creating spine attached implants that are supposed to control people's aggressiveness or similar, almost as a way to keep for example criminals who have a very violent personality constantly in check or so on. Or the application of an implant to affect and, within quotation marks, nurture people's psychology without them having to go to sessions. Basically electroshock therapy, but there's an implant inside of their spine.
Yeah.
So, sorry if I'm dragging this a little bit, but just to be clear, it's publicly known that he took part in the whole thing.
No, the whole lab and everything around that isn't public knowledge. That was a secret lab.
The theory is public knowledge.
Alright,
The actual
so-
practicals aren't, if I'm getting this right.
Yes, his actual research he made from the lab, and the just pure psych evaluation he needed to base his paper on and this future research, isn't public. It was never supposed to be public because of how you know, outcasted, how much of an outcast he became in his own research community after writing that theory. Or releasing that theory.
Very, very weird. Okay.
And he, you know, after more and more getting, you know, proper empathy and growing up, basically growing up or growing older with more workload and working with all of you, he started to see like how fucked up his research or theory is. So that's why he eventually destroyed it.
So he, okay, this is the last thing. So he kind of started writing it before the whole escape from the lab.
Yeah, he was at the lab, not necessarily to conduct entirely on his research, but he was using the job and his experience and the data he himself could collect from the lab work he did for his research paper, or in this research he did.
Yes, I get it now. Cool.
So he wasn't on a corporate payroll to continue that research that he had created a theory for. He was there because, you know, that was the best way to get the data he needed.
Yeah.
So do you mean like those people as the Shadowrunners who kind of destroy the place, or do you mean like...
What do we actually know about these people?
Oh my god. Masks and colorful outfits.
It's the
Amazing
Power
event.
Rangers. It's the Power Rangers.
Oh my god.
Oh boy!
True transformation!